Welcome to DejaDream.com. Brown horse dream meaning and symbolism. Many are seeking a relevant brown horse dream meaning these days. Just recently, I have a lot of people ask me whether or not dreaming of a brown horse has profound implications. Is this dream something that they have to be aware of? Believe it or not, the dream is quite peculiar. After all, those people who have seen this dream have minimal or no encounters with a brown horse or any horses in general. In that sense, we can already assume that the dream itself is forged from higher realms. It is more than just a product of the subconscious mind. But definitely, I can assure you that this dream is far from being ominous. Instead, it can give you life lessons that you might want to emulate. So if you have dreamt of a brown horse while you are sleeping, the following interpretations could be of use to you. Brown horse dream meaning and symbolism. The first that you need to know here is the symbolism of the horse. It would be best if you got an idea as to what aspect of this life the horse can represent. Of course, I am talking about spiritual and moral concepts here. Right from the start, our context here is of a spirit animal. Basically, the general implication of this dream is freedom. The horse represents the innate desire of humans to be free and to experience a life that has no bounds. Of course, it is pretty evident that most horses require large spaces for their dwelling. Although it is true that we can tame them, their natural instinct is to roam on the wilderness and vast fields. When you have this particular dream, it means that you have a desire to be free. Right now, you might be in a situation where you feel that you have been kept in restrictions. Maybe there are people to control your life. Or perhaps, you are in a relationship where your partner is manipulative. Any of these circumstances can drive a person to long for freedom. And if you have realized that, then the brown horse in your dream is a sign that you have to take action already. If it doesn't violate things, then you have to assert your right to be free. But of course, freedom is not the only aspect of the brown horse that you should be aware of. Dreams of horses' interpretation and meaning. Strength and inner vitality. When you have dreamt of a brown horse, it is pretty clear that it indicates your physical and emotional strength. It represents that you are a person that doesn't yield to any difficulty. You are capable of handling challenges and conquering them eventually. On the flip side, the dream could also be a form of instruction. Specifically, it wants you to increase your mental fortitude. It wants you to be brave and to be relentless, especially in facing problems and trials. Without strength, these ordeals can easily defeat you. Your inner thoughts don't want to happen. Of course, it is still your desire to be victorious, after all. From a more practical point of view, the dream also suggests that you are a healthy person. You have been blessed with a strong and resilient body. If you have noticed, you are not easily contracted with illness and diseases. If you have dreamt of a brown horse with its offspring, there's a good chance that the blessing of physical wellness will be extended to your children or family members. It is a wonderful vision to hold, indeed. Love for adventures. Riding in a wild horse, whether it is brown, black, or white, is a clear sign that you have a thirst for adventure. People who got this dream are often those that have been stuck on a cyclic routine. They felt that their lives became so mundane and repetitive already. In their hearts, they long to experience new things and explore new places. When you see yourself riding a horse in your dream, it affirms such a desire. You cannot hide whatever your heart is trying to scream. Therefore, the best thing that you can do here does not suppress the thought, but rather seize it. There are a lot of things that prevent us from being adventurous. Sometimes, we just fear that leaving our comfort zones can bring us a lot of harm. But in truth, you can never know the answers if you don't leave the zone. But trust me, most of the beautiful things in this world are felt and witnessed by those who do not fear to leave the things that bound them. Learning how to rest. If you have seen a horse that is drinking water or eating grass in your dream, it is a clear sign that your body and mind require rest. Even if you are a creature full of strength and vitality, resting is still important. You need to dedicate time for you to be able to rejuvenate and restart your system. You have to learn how to meditate and free yourself from stress. Horses are not immune to exhaustion. One way or another, their bodies will feel weariness, especially after long runs. Once they reach the point, they always find time to rest and recuperate. They know that repose is essential in their constitution. When this dream appears in you, it is a clear sign that you need to rest. Whatever you are doing, just leave them momentarily. Give time to yourself. Rest and feel idle because they are parts of the process of succeeding, too. You don't need to push yourself. Never ever burn yourself for things that can be accomplished on later dates. Don't let your mind and body suffer from stress and pressure. The workhorse in you will never want that to happen. Conclusion. With the dream of a brown horse, it is pretty clear that you are being instructed to sort out your life. Specifically, a set of prerequisites have to be met to ensure that you can achieve success or fulfillment. If you want to realize your aspirations, then you might want to heed to whatever this dream wants you to do. Of course, you should not hesitate about this. As you can see, the dream shows that you are a strong person mentally and physically. You are capable of succeeding. And at this point, it is the only thing that matters. That's it for now. If you have questions about dreams and their symbolism, feel free to drop them in the comments section below.